Good morning, Ma'am Nicel, Ma'am Florabi, Ma'am Adi. Good morning, Ma'am Flo. Please try to unmute your mic, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. How about Ma'am Adi? Ma'am Adi, can you hear me, ma'am? Ma'am Adi, for a while. And we're back. Ma'am Adi will have a special postcon face to face with me next week. So for now, we'll have Ma'am Florabi and Ma'am Nicel for the virtual postcon. Can you hear me, Ma'am Flo? Ma'am Nicel?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Oh,
first,
sir.
yeah, first things first, I just want to inform you that this virtual post conference is recorded primarily for OTOP processes or monitoring and evaluation processes. Might be the supervisor will ask me to show him a proof that I am doing post conferences virtually. So that's why this one is recorded. As we know, we never had a chance that our PhDs went to our school to conduct OTOP. So this one is a preparation for me to have something to show to him when he requires me to submit an evidence or a proof that I'm doing uh, class observation in our school. So this one is an MOV on my part. So I hope this one is understandable. Ma'am Adi will have, Ma'am Adi, can you hear me, ma'am?
Makadungog na ko, sir. Yes, sir.
Sige, ma'am. Sige, ma'am. Going back to what I've said, ma'am, this virtual postcon is recorded for monitoring and evaluation purposes, for auto purposes, ma'am. Might be our supervisor will ask me to submit to him an evidence that I am conducting class observation in my level. So I've decided to have this virtual postcon. So I'll have an MOV on my end. So I hope this one is understandable to every one of you. Is that clear, ma'am? Ma'am Adi?
Yes, sir.
Then another reason is we're having this post conference. We all know this is not just for compliance. We all know the importance of post conference for us teachers. This is the most important part in the coaching and mentoring process at the school level. The pre conference, Ma'am Adi didn't have her pre conference, but I guess there was a pre conference for Ma'am Floribi. Ma'am Floribi is out. For pre conferences, they're just done to conduct some sort of orientation to the teachers on what to be done in the actual classroom, while the pre-conference is very we all know that the post-conference is very important, since this is the time where the coach shares information and provides feedback to what really the teachers are doing in the actual delivery of the classroom, and it also helps teachers make better instructional decisions. So that's the importance of having post conferences. Now, I just want to ask one question. First question. This question is common to everyone. Common to Ma'am Nicel, Ma'am Adi, and Ma'am Flo. If you were to recall, um, looking back on your performance in the actual class demonstration that you all guys did way back, if you are to rate your performance 1 to 10, what rating will you give to yourself, Ma'am Adi?
I will give 7, sir,
Okay. Why? Why 7, ma'am?
because in my presentation there are some parts that I missed to elaborate,
Mm-mm. What else?
but uh, but I was able to achieve the target objective of the topic I have
Mm-mm.
given or I have delivered.
Okay, so you're giving yourself,
That's it, sir.
yeah, sorry, you're giving yourself a rate of 7. Thank you, Ma'am Addy. How about Ma'am Nicelle? What rate will you give to your performance last time?
Maybe, sir, 7 or 8, sir, because I need improvement, sir, in delivering lessons, sir.
Okay, 7, 7 or 8, because you said you need improvement when it
Yes.
comes to lesson delivery. Am I correct, Ma'am
Uh,
Nicelle?
yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, how about Ma'am Flo? If you are to rate your performance, Ma'am Flo, 10 is the highest. What rate will you give to yourself?
8, sir.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Because topic time.
Okay, Ma'am Flo, would you mind turning off your video, ma'am, to save your data? Your internet connection, ma'am, is weak, so it would be better if you turn off your video. What was
Ah,
again
okay,
your
sir. Nadungog ra ko, sir.
Yes, ma'am, that one is better. Could you please say it again, ma'am, your reasons why you give yourself an 8? Ma'am Flo?
I like the topic that I delivered on kanang that putol-putol, sir.
Yeah, it's better now, ma'am. Sige, go ahead. Just go ahead. Continue, please, ma'am.
Sir, I like the topic.
Mm,
I like the topic, sir, and it's very timely that we're celebrating Mother's Day, and I
mm,
feel confident during
mm.
that time, sir.
Okay. So let's proceed now to the next question.
That's all.
Thank you for your answers, Ma'am Adi, Ma'am Nicel, and Ma'am Flo. Next follow-up question. I know that the three of you had preparations. You prepared so much prior to the actual demonstration, right? Then looking back on your preparation, is there a part of the lesson that you missed, or is there a plan that you want to implement in the actual classroom that you missed or that you failed to implement in the actual delivery of the lesson? Ma'am Nicel.
Yes, sir. And it based from their comments also, sir, that I forgot to inform ahead of them to bring PPEs, sir.
Mm.
So there was a lacking in the PPE during their demonstration return demo of the students.
So that's the certain part of your lesson that 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 you consider a failure, Ma'am Nicel. You failed.
Yes, sir, because yes, sir, because the main part of my lesson is demonstration, sir, and it
Mm.
is very important to have a complete PPE during hands-on, sir.
Okay. Yes. Thank you, Ma'am Nicel. How about Ma'am Adi?
So far, sir, I have delivered all the necessary activities that I need to deliver based on my I plan, sir.
Mm.
But I guess based on their comments also, I need to give some more examples next time if I will be uh, discussing the topic again.
Okay, at least you're able to
That's all,
figure out,
sir.
ma'am, what's lacking. You said your plan was implemented, the activities were carried out, your targets were accomplished. As long, what's important there is you're able to figure out what's lacking and what needs to be improved next time.
Okay, sir.
Ma'am Flo, how about Ma'am Floriby?
Okay, sir. Based on their comments, sir, um, I renarrate the video that I can showed onto them, which
Mm,
is can suppose not.
mm.
Murag mao naman ito.
So that was not part of your plan, ma'am. That's not part of the lesson, supposedly.
Uh, I choose to renarrate, sir, because
Mm,
kanang if ever there are students who did not get it and based on their comments, kanang pwede na ko nagwa.
mm. All right. Thank you, ma'am Flo, ma'am Adi, and ma'am Nicel. I have here the comments. I mean the observation notes coming from our colleagues who used to be inside your class during your demonstration, and I'm not going to relay each one by one to everyone. I'll just try to figure out, or I'll just pick the comments that are common to Ma'am Nicel, comments that are common to Ma'am Flo, and also to Ma'am Adi, to save time for this. So this one is very common. This is an observation common to everyone. Uh, our colleagues said here that when it comes to master of the lesson, they said that the three of you are very, very competent when it comes to this. Uh, when it comes to classroom management, you're able to effectively manage the class during your demonstration, and they observe that as well. When it comes to language use, for example, for Ma'am Adi, who is an English major and has to speak English, one of their observations here is the teacher is very good at the, the target language or the medium of instruction. For Ma'am Flo as well, very good comments when it comes to the medium of instruction, which is Filipino. Very good, um, what do you call it? Communication skills when it comes to the medium of instruction. For Ma'am Nicel Bentilio, one of the teachers said, this is also common to everyone. The teacher has very good command of the English language and very clear at giving instructions. Oh, that's common to everyone. I also have my own specific observations to every one of you, and I'll start with Ma'am Ma'am Bintilio. Muna akong obserbahan ni mo, Ma'am Nicel. First, let's start with your notable practices or strengths. I wrote here, this is for Ma'am Nicel. The teacher is very confident, really shows her expertise of the subject matter. The teacher gives clear and precise directions or instructions. Next, the teacher is able to give clear elaboration and is able to expound key points raised during the lesson. So that was during the demonstration that was implemented where the students were tasked to come out with a certain product, which was a sandwich. Points to improve for Ma'am Nicel. Next time, encourage learners to ask questions. Encourage learners to ask questions or letting them construct meanings or ideas by themselves. Let them discover facts by themselves and encourage them to ask questions. And the role now of the teacher is to give feedback and elaborate on key points missed by the students. When there's something that needs to be explained, we have to do our best to expound and to explain and give information. That's all for Ma'am Nicel. For Ma'am Adi, I wrote here routines were established on the outset of the lesson. The teacher incorporated related topics or key concepts during the lesson. Speaking voice and self-confidence are very, very notable assets for Ma'am Adi. Rate of speech is just right. The language of instruction is efficient and smooth. The teacher encourages learners to ask questions and share learnings to other learners as well in the class. Points for improvement for Ma'am Adi. This one is very important. I guess this one is not just for Ma'am Adi, but for everyone, for Ma'am Nicel and for Ma'am Flo. This one is important feedback for everybody. There have to be diverse ways or manners as how we teachers acknowledge students' responses, di ba? A yes or a response like yes, you're correct, you're right is appropriate for low level questions. The thing is, it's very common problem for teachers when we ask questions to our students, though questions are just low level questions, we tend to respond like very good, simple question, and our response is very good. It's just thinking when when is the best time for us to say very good, and when is the best time for say to us when is the best time for us to say yes or you're correct. Simple questions like recall questions. Kasi karon problema ni sa mga teachers, anyone, for example, a case in point lang ni siya in the classroom scenario. Okay, class, what was our lesson yesterday? Then possibly one of our students will answer, motubag siya, iyang i-recall ang previous lesson, and then the teacher will say, very good, very good for that simple question, just recalling. I think it's not appropriate to say very good. It's just a simple question. It's just simple recalling, simple recall. I mean, so for that, we'll say, yes, you're correct. Our lesson was indeed about like that. If it's a difficult question, very, very difficult question, then that's the time for us to say, very good. This is very common to everyone. For Mom Flo, for Mom Flo Ruby, first notable practice for Mom Flo, the teacher is very confident, really shows her expertise of the subject matter. Next, multiple activities are employed during her lesson, which encourage learners to participate and practice communicating with other learners in the class. The teacher is able to give a clear elaboration and is able to expound key points raised during the lesson. The teacher has a very, very good command of the medium of instruction, which was Filipino. Overall, the medium of instruction used throughout the lesson for me was excellent for Ma'am Flo. Maayo gid guys Ma'am Flo mo tinagalog, very appropriate for Ma'am Flo. Murag when I was listening to Ma'am Flo, seemed to me that she was a native Filipino or Tagalog speaker. Maayo gid guys Ma'am Flo sa iyang language of I mean medium of instruction. Then points for improvement for Ma'am Flo when asking students uh, recapitulation questions, it would be better to be specific rather than asking general questions. Specific questions like, what was your topic again, Ma'am Flo? If you can recall, ma'am.
To answer, elemento ng pelikula.
Can you recall, ma'am, a point in your lesson when you asked questions to your learners, ma'am, in the class?
Itong recap, sir.
Mm,
I asked one students to re-narrate or recap the video that I showed to them, sir.
yes, that when you ask someone to recap what the video presented was all about, for me, that's very, very vague question, very broad question. Next time, it would be better to ask just
Yes,
specific
sir.
questions, ma'am. Diba the video uh, portrays a lot of scenes man siguro, mga eksena or mga parts. In your recap question, it would be better to just focus
Yes,
on
sir.
a question that shoots a specific part of the video. Not really, could you please, who can recall the video presented, right? That's very, very broad for a student to answer. All
Okay,
right.
sir.
Yeah, we're almost done. Do you have questions for me to answer? Anything you want to raise before we end this virtual post conference?
None for me, sir.
Okay, ma'am. How about Ma'am Adi? Do you have questions, ma'am? Points for clarification?
None, sir.
Ma'am Flo,
Sir.
okay, thank you very much, Ma'am Nicel, Ma'am Flo, and Ma'am Adi. Thank you very much, everyone, for spending your time with me today. Nalaba mo sa balay karon. Thank you very much,
Thank you, sir.
Ma'am Nicel, Ma'am Adi, and Ma'am Flo. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Mm.
Thank you, sir.